All right, so this is a story from when I was 14 and I was on Pioneer Trek, which is like a little thing you can sign up for, and you kind of like walk with hand carts, and you even dress up like pioneers, kind of recreating the experience of the early pioneers coming to Utah. But it's kind of managed a little differently and a little controlled. But one thing about me is when I am like camping and away from home, sometimes I like don't have very regular bowel movements, and especially if I'm like eating different food and stuff. So we're on this Pioneer Trek experience, and for the first couple days we're just walking, all day. We camp, and finally we get to this like base camp area that was kind of like our main camp. And there were some special programs and things we were doing there, but up to that point I like had not pooped. It had been like a few days and I had not pooped. But that night we were doing some sort of like ceremony. There was a big meal, there was maybe some speakers or something, and at some point I just really had to go number two. But I was like waiting for the program to be finished. I didn't want to just like leave. So finally it finishes, and I just like make a beeline for the bathrooms. They actually like brought like porta potties on a truck bed to us, at the base camp there. And so there's this dirt road, and I'm like kind of far from the bathrooms. I can see them down the dirt road, even though it's kind of dark. And there's people coming and going from the bathrooms and stuff. And as I'm like walking toward there on the dirt road, like some stuff starts like leaking out. I just have to go so bad, right? So I'm kind of afraid that it like smells bad. So when there's some people coming, I like don't want to just like pass them on the road. So I like kind of got up onto the bank next to the dirt road and was urgently trying to get the bathroom. So I'm kind of running and like being on the like uneven ground in the dark in such dire situation. You might understand why I just tripped and fell. And so when I tripped and fell, I like fell down and landed like in the dirt road. And as soon as I landed, it was just like it all came out in my pants. And I like got up and like waddled the rest of the way to the porta potty and like did my best to clean up. And I didn't have very many changes of clothes, on a situation like that. But yeah, long story short, that's how I pooped my pants.